And welcome back to the F1 2013 Career Mode series. This is round 13, and we are here in Singapore for the Singapore Grand Prix. I qualified ninth, pretty average qualifying, I guess you could say. I'm still pretty far ahead of the rest of us. He still hasn't scored a point yet, and obviously this track is very hard on tires. The super softs are being used, so I will say that I do end up doing a two-stop just because I couldn't manage the tires, and overall it was a pretty frustrating race. So I was thinking about changing the front wing, and then I was about to click go to track, and then I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know anything about setups almost. Well, I mean I know some stuff, but I don't know a lot to actually make my own setup. So yeah, so I just switched it back to the default. And yeah, so there's your beginning race report, I guess you could say. Mercedes locking out the front row, Lewis Hamilton on pole, me in 9th, and the rest down in 14th. Grosjean and Massa ahead of us, Raikkonen behind us, and I forgot who that was. But we are away in Singapore, not getting the best start to say the least. Raikkonen does go upper inside. We try and outbrake some of the AI. A little bit aggressive, maybe a bit rash, but we managed to not take anyone out. I had Alonso there, but not too bad. He brakes early for turn 4, I want to say. But yeah, we are in 4th place already, so pretty good start, and I try to outbrake Weber, and I do as well as Rosberg, so we're in 2nd for a moment, and I say a moment because we don't finish anywhere near 2nd, but Hamilton runs wide in turn, I don't know, 12 I think, and we hit the back of him, unfortunately, not being able to get by him. And Button, our rival, is right behind us, so skipping ahead to lap 3. As I run really wide, Button runs into me. I guess you could say I turned into him, but I do get a penalty for it, and unfortunately Button ends up retiring because of it. So I just decided to drive through penalty here. So since Button retires and he's my rival, I guess I automatically win the rival challenge for this race. But coming out of the pits, De Resta and Bottas, I believe, had a bit of a mishap in turn 6, and they slowed up. Unfortunately, I couldn't get by De Resta. I ran into the back of him. Similar to the Hamilton incident, but here we are on lap 5, pitting for our prime tires as we nearly screw up the pit entry. And here is our pit stop. As you can see, if you look close enough, you can see that the super softs were pretty worn. So the Toro Rosso held us up a little bit, but not too bad. Already 4 retirements, 5 laps in, and on to lap 7, where some of the other leaders, or not leaders, but some of the other cars are pitting, and we overtake Weber through turn 4, but we run wide 3 laps later, and Weber easily overtakes us. He actually loses the back end a little bit, but on to lap 12, nothing really happened after that, and I just couldn't manage the tires long enough, so I figured I would just go on to the super softs, and oh yeah, I damaged my wing, so that's why the pit stop's kind of slow. But I figured I would go on the options and push like hell for the last 3 laps. And we come out in 17th, and we overtake Peak very easily, along with Bianchi. So we end up in 15th. A pretty disappointing race, but I will say that we make up for it in Korea. That's all I'm gonna say. Funny thing, Jay, or Riotbox, actually, we had almost identical Singapore Korea races. We both did 2 stops. We both had a drive-through penalty, and we both finished 15th. So that was interesting. The 2 Ferraris finishing on the 2nd and 3rd for the 2nd straight race. Hamilton winning. Rosberg and Vettel rounding out your top 5. I lose to the rest. I finished 14th because I think somebody retired on in the last couple laps. So yeah, but on to the drivers. Lewis Hamilton still pulling away from Alonso and Vettel. Vettel's still trying to keep it close with Alonso. We are still in 12th, 9 points behind Jenson Button, and who is now tied with Nico Hülkenberg for 10th place. And on to the constructors. Mercedes still in the lead. We are in 7th. See if we can catch up to Sauber by the end of the year. But anyways, thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and we will see you all in Korea. So yeah, goodbye.